Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Liking 18.
To throw right away is Ward. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
A gain of 15
Terrific
yards.
starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
1st and 10.
Ready? Street. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. It's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Let's go now. Hot 70. Ready?
Ward now on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 27-yard
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, bump him down at 23-yard line.
On the set. Down. Ready?
Right to the air goes Young. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young will dump this down to Hubbard. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will have the Ravens first down. He will convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Young. That's caught at Savion Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Raven first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
On the double.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Green down.
to throw. Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with fourth down coming up. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Come on, stay.
On first and 10, here's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes third and 6.
Strike 2. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
15-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For number 80.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
19, 18.
On second down, here's Ward. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Go! Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Out of the gun, Ward. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it
on the
a
play.
gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a run on first down. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Run comes, they're setting up the screen, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
20-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
18-yard line.
Here we go, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Throwing is Ward. That one, take it in. Rome Odunze, touchdown Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, Frank. Hut.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Zach Sealer in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
And 15.
Black Ultra. Come on, set! Ken Black. Set, Hut. Hut, Hut.
Here's Young. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
A gain of 16 yards.
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, sticky, green. Ready.
Throwing is Young. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Set. 52, pull. Set.
To throw is Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Black, red, yellow. Ready?
Young. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk.
On 1st and 10, Ward. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Look wide. Get this one complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This is taken at the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Took some good yardage before he was taken down.
Ready, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down.
They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st down is Young. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On the set. Let's go. 19 Lions.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll grab it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Fight. 97.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Drill green. Blue striker. Go.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. There's a give left side for Hubbard, and he will slide his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Now Young. His throw left side. To Small. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Down. Ready.
A run with Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay,
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut.
Now Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Baltimore.
First down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive linemen is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They send the tight end in motion. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 2nd down, Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Yellow. Set, go. Blaster, stick. Black Ultra. Set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2
And after
yards.
that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down, they need 5.
That's no man. Cougar, now.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Slav, a man in motion.
Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready up.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
Set. Cut.
To throw is Young. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Raven first down.
Down. Ready.
To throw, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
43. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This one caught right side by Knox. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Young. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Baltimore. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10.
Ravens 14, Broncos 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Horn now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set, ready. Six, ready.
The drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Ward now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. Get this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Okay, ready? Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up. Be aggressive and extend this drive.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll go. Young. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now...
And he did a pretty good job here to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
A second down throw for Young. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves!
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On second down, here's Ward. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
First and 10.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt.
They'll run here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll stick to the ground. To the pylons, he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Ready.
This is first and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 50. Green. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by Knox. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cover. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun. Young. This one complete. It's to Sloan. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Now, this looks like a design run. He's going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert That'll keep this drive alive. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Black 40. Black Ultra.
Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to the air. It's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Come on, 38.
To throw is Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. Oh, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say, yes, it's a timeout. They got it with 1 second left to go. And a field goal try is coming that could send us to overtime. This one is good.
That ties the game at 17.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Horn now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Charger. Ready,
It's 1st down, and they'll run. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
James Pierce. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Back. Bronco 80.
Now a first throw here in overtime. The throw here is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Get it. Check.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 19, 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st down is Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Ready. Black 33. Yellow. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime.